Weapons answer one question. When the enemy is in front of you, can you absolutely destroy them? And in this battle, both sides are dangerous. Both are dangerous in very different ways though. The Titanfall side brings weapons designed for military-grade destruction. Every Titan is a specialized battlefield platform. Ion. Ion uses direct energy weapons and defensive redirection. Ion is the answer to projectile-heavy enemies. If the Javelin starts firing rockets, missiles, and explosives into the Titan line, Ion is one of the first machines that can punish that strategy. Scorch. Scorch brings thermite, fire, and area denial. Scorch is not just trying to hit you. Scorch is trying to control where you are allowed to exist. Put Scorch in a hallway, alleyway, bunker entrance, canyon pass, or narrow city street, and suddenly the battlefield itself becomes a weapon. North Star. North Star is the precision killer, a railgun-style sniper titan built for long-range punishment. Against javelins, North Star is extremely important because the javelin love altitude. They want to hover, dive, climb, and attack from above. North Star gives the Titan side an answer to all of that. Ronin. Ronin is the close-range duelist. A sword, shotgun phase movement, and hit-and-run style make Ronin one of the most dangerous titans when the enemy gets too close. Interceptors want to dive in with blades. Ronin is one of the few titans that can look at that plan and say, I dare you to try that. Tone. Tone uses target locks and missile punishment. This matters because javelins rely on exposure windows. They peek, fly, hover, launch abilities, and disengage. Tone punishes anything that stays visible for way too long. Legion. Legion is sustained fire incarnate, a rotary cannon designed to dominate lanes, suppress enemies, and tear through anything caught in the open. If the fight turns into direct firing constant, Legion becomes terrifying. Monarch. Monarch is the long game machine. It is not always the scariest in the first 30 seconds, but in a drawn-out battle, Monarch's upgrade-based style makes it more valuable the longer it survives. Atlas. Atlas is a balanced war machine, reliable, flexible, and able to fit into almost any battlefield role. Ogre. Ogre is the armored brute, slower, heavier, harder to bring down though. Strider. Strider is the fast mover, lighter, quicker, and more able to respond to Javelin's mobility. But the weapon's advantages does not stop with the Titans. Why? Well, because every Titan has a pilot. The pilots bring rifles, SMGs, shotguns, pistols, sniper weapons, grenades, tactical gadgets, and most importantly, anti-Titan weapons. They are not helpless outside of the cockpit. In fact, outside of the cockpit, they become a different kind of threat. Smaller, harder to hit, harder to track, faster through buildings, and capable of attacking weak points. A Javelin freelancer looking at a Titan has to worry about a cannon in front of them, but they also have to worry about the pilot on the roof. There could be a pilot in the window, a pilot grappling onto a ledge, a pilot using anti-armor weapons from an angle the Titan itself could never reach. That gives the Titanfall side a layered weapon system, heavy mech weapons plus elite infantry weapons. Now that we're done with the Titans and their pilots, let's look at Anthem. The Javelin freelancer bring more exotic weapons. The Ranger. The Ranger is the most balanced weapons platform. It has rifles, grenades, guided missiles, energy attacks, and multi-target missile capabilities. Ranger does not dominate one category, but it can adapt to almost any situation. Against Titans, Rangers are the ones most likely to coordinate precision strikes, hit spots, and support the rest of the squad. Colossus. The Colossus is the heavy weapon suit. This is the Javelin that can stand closest to a Titan in their role. Heavy cannons, mortars, flamethrowers, railgun-style attacks, siege weapons, and massive shields make the Colossus the Javelin side's frontline breaker. A Colossus is not afraid to trade damage. It is built to absorb fire and return punishment. Interceptor. The Interceptor is the assassin. Its weapons are not about standing in the firing line, they are about speed, blades, weakening effects, and rapid close-range pressure. Against Titans, interceptors are not trying to face Tank Legion. They are trying to flank, mark, disable, and finish weakening targets. Storm. The Storm is the elemental artillery suit. Fire, ice, lightning, wind barriers, and long hover time make Storm one of the most unique weapons platforms in this battle. Storm does not fight like a soldier, Storm fights like a flying weapon system. So when we compare weapons, the Javelins have more variety in effects. They can freeze, burn, shock, weaken, mark, explode, and combo abilities together. But Titanfall has the advantage in dedicated anti-armor weapon consistency. A Javelin weapon system is powerful, but often ability-driven. It needs timing, cooldowns, positioning, and team synergy. A Titan weapon system is built for war. The Javelin have more exotic tools, but the Titans and pilots have more reliable battlefield weapons. Titan weapons are built to destroy armored targets, hold lanes and crack defenses, and maintain pressure. Add pilot and anti-Titan weapons into the mix, and the Titanfall side has the stronger overall weapons package and more firepower, and would have the Javelins outgunned. In conclusion, the Javelins bring magic wrapped in metal, but the Titans bring military grade destruction. In weapons category, the edge goes to Titanfall.